Welcome guys. Let's go through these chapters. Exodus chapter 21 to chapter 22. Mark chapter 2 verse 18 to chapter 3 verse 30. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 1 to verse 14. Exodus chapter 21 verse 1. Now these are the judgments which thou shalt set before them. 2. If thou buy an Hebrew servant, 6 years he shall serve, and in the 7th he shall go out free for nothing. 3. If he came in by himself, he shall go out by himself. If he were married, then his wife shall go out with him. 4. If his master have given him a wife, and she have borne him sons or daughters, the wife and her children shall be her master's, and he shall go out by himself. 5. And if the servant shall plainly say, I love my master, my wife, and my children, I will not go out free. 6. Then his master shall bring him unto the judges, he shall also bring him to the door, or unto the doorpost, and his master shall bore his ear through with an awl, and he shall serve him forever. 7. And if a man sell his daughter to be a maidservant, she shall not go out as the menservants do. 8. If she please not her master, who hath betrothed her to himself, then shall he let her be redeemed. To sell her unto a strange nation he shall have no power, seeing he hath dealt deceitfully with her. 9. And if he have betrothed her unto his son, he shall deal with her after the manner of daughters. 10. If he take him another wife, her food, her raiment, and her duty of marriage, shall he not diminish. 11. And if he do not these three unto her, then shall she go out free without money. 12. He that smiteth a man, so that he die, shall be surely put to death. 13. And if a man lie not in wait, but God deliver him into his hand, then I will appoint thee a place whither he shall flee. 14. But if a man come presumptuously upon his neighbor, to slay him with guile, thou shalt take him from mine altar, that he may die. 15. And he that smiteth his father, or his mother, shall be surely put to death. 16. And he that stealeth a man, and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death. 17. And he that cursed his father, or his mother, shall surely be put to death. 18. And if men strive together, and one smite another with a stone, or with his fist, and he die not, but keepeth his bed. 19. If he rise again, and walk abroad upon his staff, then shall he that smote him be quit, only he shall pay for the loss of his time, and shall cause him to be thoroughly healed. 20. And if a man smite his servant, or his maid, with a rod, and he die under his hand, he shall be surely punished. 21. Notwithstanding, if he continue a day or two, he shall not be punished, for he is his money. 22. If men strive, and hurt a woman with child, so that her fruit depart from her, and yet no mischief follow, he shall be surely punished, according as the woman's husband will lay upon him, and he shall pay as the judges determine. 23. And if any mischief follow, then thou shalt give life for life. 24. Eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, foot for foot. 25. Burning for burning, wound for wound, strife for strife. 26. And if a man smite the eye of his servant, or the eye of his maid, that it perish, he shall let him go free for his eye's sake. 27. And if he smite out his manservant's tooth, or his maidservant's tooth, he shall let him go free for his tooth's sake. 28. If an ox gore a man or a woman, that they die, then the ox shall be surely stoned, and his flesh shall not be eaten, but the owner of the ox shall be quit. 29. But if the ox were wont to push with his horn in time past, and it hath been testified to his owner, and he hath not kept him in, but that he hath killed a man or a woman, the ox shall be stoned, and his owner also shall be put to death. 30. If there be laid on him a sum of money, then he shall give for the ransom of his life whatsoever is laid upon him. 31. Whether he have God a son, or have God a daughter, according to this judgment shall it be done unto him. 32. If the ox shall push a manservant or a maidservant, he shall give unto their master 30 shekels of silver, and the ox shall be stoned. 33. And if a man shall open a pit, or if a man shall dig a pit, and not cover it, and an ox or an ass fall therein. 34. The owner of the pit shall make it good, and give money unto the owner of them, and the dead beast shall be his. 35. And if one man's ox hurt another's, that he die, then they shall sell the live ox, and divide the money of it, and the dead ox also they shall divide. 36. Or if it be known that the ox hath used to push in time past, and his owner hath not kept him in, he shall surely pay ox for ox, and the dead shall be his own. Exodus chapter 22 verse 1. If a man shall steal an ox, or a sheep, and kill it, or sell it, he shall restore 5 oxen for an ox, and 4 sheep for a sheep. 2. If a thief be found breaking up, and be smitten that he die, there shall no blood be shed for him. 3. If the sun be risen upon him, there shall be blood shed for him, for he should make full restitution. If he have nothing, then he shall be sold for his theft. 4. If the theft be certainly found in his hand alive, whether it be ox, or ass, or sheep, he shall restore double. 5. If a man shall cause a field or vineyard to be eaten, and shall put in his beast, and shall feed in another man's field, of the best of his own field, and of the best of his own vineyard, shall he make restitution. 6. If fire break out, and catch in thorns, so that the stacks of corn, or the standing corn, or the field, be consumed therewith, he that kindled the fire shall surely make restitution. 7. If a man shall deliver unto his neighbor money or stuff to keep, and it be stolen out of the man's house, if the thief be found, let him pay double. 8. If the thief be not found, then the master of the house shall be brought unto the judges, to see whether he have put his hand unto his neighbor's goods. 9. For all manner of trespass, whether it be for ox, for ass, for sheep, for raiment, or for any manner of lost thing, which another shall litigate to be his, the cause of both parties shall come before the judges, and whom the judges shall condemn, he shall pay double unto his neighbor. 10. If a man deliver unto his neighbor an ass, or an ox, or a sheep, or any beast, to keep, and it die, or be hurt, or driven away, no man seeing it. 11. Then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. 12. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. 13. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. 14. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt, or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. 15. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good, if it be an hired thing, it came for his hire. 11. Then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. 12. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. 13. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. 14. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt, or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. 15. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good, if it be an hired thing, it came for his hire. 11. Then shall an oath of the Lord be between them both, that he hath not put his hand unto his neighbor's goods, and the owner of it shall accept thereof, and he shall not make it good. 12. And if it be stolen from him, he shall make restitution unto the owner thereof. 13. If it be torn in pieces, then let him bring it for witness, and he shall not make good that which was torn. 14. And if a man borrow aught of his neighbor, and it be hurt, or die, the owner thereof being not with it, he shall surely make it good. 15. But if the owner thereof be with it, he shall not make it good, if it be an hired thing, it came for his hire. 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed, and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. 17. If her father utterly refuse to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. 18. Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. 19. Whosoever layeth with a beast shall surely be put to death. 20. He that sacrificeth unto any god, save unto the Lord only, he shall be utterly destroyed. 21. Thou shalt neither vex a stranger, nor oppress him, for ye were strangers in the land of Egypt. 22. Ye shall not afflict any widow, or fatherless child. 23. If thou afflict them in any wise, and they cry at all unto me, I will surely hear their cry. 24. And my wrath shall wax hot, and I will kill you with the sword, and your wives shall be widows, and your children fatherless. 25. If thou lend money to any of my people that is poor by thee, thou shalt not be to him as an usurer, neither shalt thou lay upon him usury. 26. If thou at all take thy neighbor's raiment to pledge, thou shalt deliver it unto him by that the sun goeth down. 27. For that is his covering only, it is his raiment for his skin, wherein shall he sleep? And it shall come to pass, when he crieth unto me, that I will hear, for I am gracious. 28. Thou shalt not revile the gods, nor curse the ruler of thy people. 29. Thou shalt not delay to offer the first of thy ripe fruits, and of thy liquors, the firstborn of thy sons shalt thou give unto me. 30. Likewise shalt thou do with thine oxen, and with thy sheep, 7 days it shall be with his dam, on the 8th day thou shalt give it me. 31. And ye shall be holy men unto me, neither shall ye eat any flesh that is torn of beasts in the field, ye shall cast it to the dogs. Mark chapter 2 verse 18. And the disciples of John and of the Pharisees used to fast, and they come and say unto him, Why do the disciples of John and of the Pharisees fast, but thy disciples fast not? 19. And Jesus said unto them, Can the children of the bride chamber fast, while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. 20. But the days will come, when the bridegroom shall be taken away from them, and then shall they fast in those days. 21. No man also seweth a piece of new cloth on an old garment, else the new piece that filled it up taketh away from the old, and the rent is made worse. 23. And it came to pass, that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began, as they went, to pluck the ears of corn. 24. And the Pharisees said unto him, Behold, why do they on the Sabbath day that which is not lawful? 25. And he said unto them, Have ye never read what David did, when he had need, and was an hungered, he, and they that were with him? 26. How he went into the house of God in the days of Abiathar the high priest, and did eat the shewbread, which is not lawful to eat but for the priests, and gave also to them which were with him. 27. And he said unto them, The Sabbath was made for man, and not man for the Sabbath. 28. Therefore the Son of Man is Lord also of the Sabbath. Mark chapter 3 verse 1. And he entered again into the synagogue, and there was a man there which had a withered hand. 2. And they watched him, whether he would heal him on the Sabbath day, that they might accuse him. 3. And he saith unto the man which had the withered hand, Stand forth. 4. And he saith unto them, Is it lawful to do good on the Sabbath days, or to do evil? To save life, or to kill? But they held their peace. 5. And when he had looked round about on them with anger, being grieved for the hardness of their hearts, he saith unto the man, Stretch forth thine hand. And he stretched it out, and his hand was restored whole as the other. 6. And the Pharisees went forth, and straightway took counsel with the Herodians against him, how they might destroy him. 7. But Jesus withdrew himself with his disciples to the sea, and a great multitude from Galilee followed him, and from Judea. 8. And from Jerusalem, and from Idumea, and from beyond Jordan, and they about Tyre and Sidon, a great multitude, when they had heard what great things he did, came unto him. 9. And he spake to his disciples, that a small ship should wait on him because of the multitude, lest they should throng him. 10. For he had healed many, insomuch that they pressed upon him for to touch him, as many as had plagues. 11. And unclean spirits, when they saw him, fell down before him, and cried, saying, Thou art the Son of God. 12. And he straitly charged them that they should not make him known. 13. And he goeth up into a mountain, and calleth unto him whom he would, and they came unto him. 14. And he ordained 12, that they should be with him, and that he might send them forth to preach. 15. And to have power to heal sicknesses, and to cast out devils. 16. And Simon he surnamed Peter. 17. And James the son of Zebedee, and John the brother of James, and he surnamed them Boanerges, which is, the sons of thunder. 18. and Andrew, and Philip, and Bartholomew, and Matthew, and Thomas, and James the son of Alphaeus, and Thaddeus, and Simon the Canaanite. 19. And Judas Iscariot, which also betrayed him, and they went into an house. 20. And the multitude cometh together again, so that they could not so much as eat bread. 21. And when his friends heard of it, they went out to lay hold on him, for they said, He is beside himself. 22. And the scribes which came down from Jerusalem said, He hath Beelzebub, and by the prince of the devils casteth he out devils. 23. And he called them unto him, and said unto them in parables, How can Satan cast out Satan? 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. 25. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. 26. And if Satan rise up against himself, and be divided, he cannot stand, but hath an end. 27. No man can enter into a strong man's house, and spoil his goods, except he will first bind the strong man, and then he will spoil his house. 28. Verily I say unto you, all sins shall be forgiven unto the sons of men, and blasphemies wherewith soever they shall blaspheme. 29. But he that shall blaspheme against the Holy Ghost hath never forgiveness, but is in danger of eternal damnation. 30. Because they said, He hath an unclean spirit. Proverbs chapter 5 verse 1. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding. 2. That thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. 4. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. 5. Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold on hell. 6. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. 7. Hear me now therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. 8. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house. 9. Lest thou give thine honor unto others, and thy ears unto the cruel. 10. Lest strangers be filled with thy wealth, and thy labors be in the house of a stranger. 11. And thou mourn at the last, when thy flesh and thy body are consumed. 12. And say, How have I hated instruction, and my heart despised reproof. 13. And have not obeyed the voice of my teachers, nor inclined mine ear to them that instructed me. 14. I was almost in all evil in the midst of the congregation and assembly. Tomorrow is another day. Ensure to tune in. Bye.